Hey Aries, this is your July Pleasure and Power reading. So I'm trying something new. I wanted to see if everyone liked these along with the other ones I already did. So we're talking pleasure and power. Where can you focus on more pleasure in your life, and where can you feel more empowered in your life? So we're going to pick up on the situations that are possibly maybe are in your blind spot or you need guidance on. We're just gonna see what comes out. So, all right, that's a little too many. So we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about moving on to calmer waters, specifically your mind and your thoughts. So having more peaceful, harmonious thoughts. And the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is open, receptive. It could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So it could be someone you're connecting with, or this could be the energy that you're embodying. You're trying to be a little bit more open. And perhaps maybe just open to, let me get one more. Oh, geez. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, which is about, could be about scarcity consciousness, scarcity mindset. But, you know, it's feeling rejected or abandoned or feeling like there's not enough. I feel like this is something you're shifting. Something that you're noticing, I guess, within yourself. Because I feel like with the Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords, it does feel like reflection, like you're reflecting on when you fall into this energy of the Five of Pentacles, which would be feeling like there's not enough. And you're trying to master your emotions. Like not master in terms of control, but you just want to be able to not let it overtake you. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, I got kind of distracted there for a second. The Nine of Pentacles. This is... Why am I getting so distracted? I'm just like losing my train of thought. This happens a lot when I channel Aries energy for some reason. Maybe that's you. Are you feeling distracted? But so the Nine of Pentacles is about building your life, like, and enjoying a life of luxury, whatever luxury means to you. And then we have the Two of Swords, which is about being in a stalemate, needing to make a decision. Closing your eyes to something. Perhaps you're recognizing that it is in your control, right? It is in your power to create what it is you want. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is about tending to your garden. It's enjoying what you already have, but also like taking stock of what you already, I feel like you're just taking stock, internal inventory of like what emotions are there and how you're perceiving them. Perhaps you are needing to not let emotions get to you as much because it steals your pleasure, it steals your power. It's not letting you be as happy because if you tend to dive deep into your emotions, you kind of go a little bit too far where you start to feel like depressed or anxious or yeah, and then you start to this to me feels like impulsivity. Aries are pretty impulsive anyway, but the Knight of Swords is about something coming in quickly or going after something quickly. It can be about aggressive communication. Perhaps, I mean, Aries are also very quick-tempered, so it could, what am I doing? So it could be that you are working on that as well. I mean, perhaps that's the reason you're trying to embody the Queen of Cups, which is someone who's a little bit more soft and gentle and open and nurturing, is because of that. You're trying to kind of balance out that fiery Aries energy you have, which can sometimes not give you the like the way that you react, because you can be quick-tempered and a little bit aggressive, right? Aries is ruled by Mars, which is the god of war. So you're quick to like go to war, you're quick to fight, you know, like you fight instead of flee, right? So perhaps you're trying to like not let your mind run away with itself, because you realize that when you do that, you either get really angry or you get really depressed. And it feels like there's no in between. And you also like can flip like a switch. But you're also seeing that, so I think sometimes it can be easy to tell ourselves, well, this is just how I am, or I have a hard time controlling my emotions. But what I think would serve you is realizing that you do have the power to create the life you want. So perhaps, you know, you also, or maybe there's an amount of money loss, which is making you feel a little bit powerless. Or, you know, not having the abundance you desire in terms of monetary wealth. And it's like, you have to choose to take inventory, take stock of how you're choosing to direct your words, your thoughts, your energy. And that's what it's saying here with the Knight of Swords also. Like, this can be destructive or it can be creative. The words you use, the energy you put towards something. So we have the Three of Cups, which is celebration, coming together with friends. It could be about happiness. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which this is very Aries energy. So another knight. But she's very joyful and happy and creative and inspired, passionate, magnetic. And so actually this card came up in today's Tarot Tuesday reading on Instagram. So if you don't follow me already and haven't read that one, go read that, because the moon is in Aries today, which is why I was doing fire signs today. So this card came up in my Tarot Tuesday message. Follow me on Instagram at Bethany Powers if you don't already, and go read that, because it was about, you know, an opportunity coming in, but it's all in how you are tapping into your joy and your passion and your creative side. And so I think for you, it's learning how to channel the undesirable emotions that you feel, right? It's learning how to have emotional alchemy. So anytime you have like these negative thoughts or these emotional reactions, it's like, how can you channel it into something more creative rather than destructive? And that is where you find your power. And that's also, and like we're talking about, you know, passion and inspiration and joy, and that's what pleasure is, right? All of those things are pleasurable, or they can be. We have the Knight of Swords again. So the Knight of Swords, look at this cat. You know, to me, this cat feels like he doesn't know what he's chasing. And so I think it is about being more intentional as well. Being more intentional with your energy, with your emotions. To me, that, I don't know why, that's what came to mind, is like, he doesn't know what he's chasing. He's just chasing for the sake of chasing. But your energy is so powerful, and especially the fire energy that you hold is very, you know, like you can spark things, like light a fire under other people's asses, under your own ass. Like, you can get things started. It's a very masculine energy too, so it's about action. You can move things forward very quickly if you wanted to, but you just have to harness and hone and focus your energy towards something that feels good. And I think what you're realizing is that when you kind of focus on the things that don't feel good, it never has the desired result. Not that you try to do it, but I think maybe you just are breaking this habit of being negative, or being a little bit more, I don't know, using the emotion of anger because it comes so easily to you. And I'm not saying that in like a judgmental way. It's just Aries have that ability, because we all need anger. Anger can be a very good thing, but just like with anything, too much of one thing isn't always good. It has to be in moderation. So if you're tapped a little bit too much into your anger, it becomes very destructive. And so they're asking you to soften a little bit and to realize where you can, that, you know, excitement energy that can also be the anger energy. You know, they're very close, I think, in proximity to each other, at least the way that they feel, or it's like channeling that anger into something that you love. So whether it's to like, you go and you work out and you get that anger out and you process it, that's emotional alchemy. Or you channel it into some kind of art or writing, or cooking, I don't know, something, creating something rather than being destructive, where it's like projecting it onto somebody else, or internally into yourself and telling yourself all these negative stories. So that's how you get your pleasure and your power back. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups and the Two of Wands. So the Four of Cups is not liking what you're being offered, feeling discontent. I feel like that is what you feel with your emotions. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is another card about choice. But this is like making an empowered choice, weighing your options and making a decision. Again, it's like if you are having these stories or these thoughts or things are not happening the way that you like them in your life, it's asking you to go back inward and check in with yourself. Am I being intentional and focused with my energy? What am I even creating? What do I want to create? What am I focusing on? Because right now you have massive power, and especially with the moon being in Aries, to direct your energy today. So take advantage of it. Maybe it's by journaling. It depends on how you alchemize, how you process your emotions and get channeled messages. You know, sometimes for me it's having to move and exercise. So I go on a hike and I'm in nature, and that helps me process and it helps me get clear guidance and messages. So maybe that's it for you. It's exercising, or it could be dancing, it could be journaling, there's doing art, it could be all different types of things. Then you'll know what it is for you. And if you don't, schedule a session with me and we'll figure it out together. Sometimes it's helpful to have somebody to bounce ideas off of. All right, so we have the Five of Wands, which is about conflict and chaos on the outside. It can be about competition. Aries are also very competitive. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. We do have two queens out. Queen of Pentacles is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. It could be your energy, feeling, wanting to be more grounded and stable and nurturing. But it could also be you have two people in your life, I don't know, that represent these energies. The Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is wishes being fulfilled. Emotional happiness. All right, let's clarify these three. But I do feel like there's some kind of monetary wealth that you're attempting to acquire or create. But sometimes you feel like other people's energies on the outside are conflicting with yours. And what I hear and feel it for you is to like learn how to not let other people's energies affect you that way. So the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is having a lot of options. It could be about fantasizing, daydreaming. It's very Neptune, Pisces energy. Those. And the Ten of Pentacles. This is asking you to tap more into your emotions and be a little bit more dreamy and a little bit more vulnerable. I really feel like that's something maybe you struggle with, is being a little bit more vulnerable in your emotions. Yeah, and the Nine of Swords. It stresses you out. This is anxiety. Anxiety and stress. Did I show you the Ten of Pentacles? But the Ten of Pentacles is abundance. It's monetary wealth. It's really asking you to, if you don't do so already, like tap into a spiritual practice when it comes to meditating, journaling, tapping in that way. Because it's going to alleviate any anxiety, because we're talking about how you have these kind of stories that get to you that kind of cause you to get into your feelings, and it's not necessarily the good feelings. So it's about creating new stories around wealth and abundance and money and your emotions. I think maybe it's about the relationship you have with your emotions. Look at that. Yeah, Saraswati, mastery. She is the goddess of the arts. So music and, or just art, anything artistic in general. But that's exactly what I was saying, is you want to be more creative than destructive. That's where you're finding your power this month. And you're realizing the relationship you have with your emotions. And again, I think I did talk about mastering your emotions, but it's more so about emotional alchemy. So learning how, and that is what mastery is, right? It's like feeling your emotions, not letting them overtake you, not letting them become destructive to other people or to yourself, and instead making it either, you know, calming the waters and processing it to integrate them, or let them go, and or let them go, or it's channeling it into something creative. So I'm gonna leave it there. If you'd like your own reading with me, you can click on the link below, and once you schedule your session, I'll send you an email with my calendar for the day and time. So I am starting something new. My 30-minute tarot readings are now pre-recorded only. They're not live, which is usually like over Zoom or in person. So that's new. If you'd like to do that, that's really helpful for people who've never had a reading with me before, just never had a reading in general. Plus you get to have the link and rewatch it anytime you want. So yeah, that's new. Click on that link if you'd like to do that, and I will email you the reading once it's done, the link with the reading once it's done. Within, you know, I'll let you know the time frame if you purchase that. Also, I just came out with my new journals. So I designed about 5 different types of intention journals, and the first one I just released today. So the link below there, if you want to check it out, is there on my Etsy shop. So follow me on Etsy and check it out, and stay tuned for the rest of them. But this one is all about receptivity. So if you're interested, please purchase that. I so appreciate the support. Thank you for all of your likes and shares and subscribes. If you haven't already, please do so here on YouTube. And then, like I said, follow me on Instagram at Bethany Empowers. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Okay, bye.